What kind of man forces an entire empire to betray him? Not an enemy, not a foreign invader, but a man born inside Rome itself. Julius Caesar didn't conquer Rome with an army. He conquered it with ambition. But ambition doesn't come from nowhere. It grows slowly, in humiliation, in desperation, in the quiet fear of becoming irrelevant. Long before Caesar crossed the Rubicon, long before senators whispered his name in terror, he was just a boy watching his family lose everything, and that boy made a silent promise. Rome would never control his destiny again. Rome would belong to him. Julius Caesar was born into a noble Roman family, but there was a problem. His family had the name without the power. The Caesars were part of the Roman elite, yet they were drowning in debt and fading influence. In Rome, status was everything, and losing status meant humiliation. Young Caesar watched powerful families dominate politics while his own family struggled to remain relevant. Rome was ruthless. If you weren't rising, you were disappearing. For Caesar, obscurity was not an option. He wanted more than respect. He wanted control. Then came the first real test. When Caesar was still young, Rome fell into political chaos. A ruthless dictator named Sulla seized power. Sulla demanded loyalty from Rome's elite families, but Caesar refused. Why? Because Caesar had married the daughter of Sulla's enemy. Sulla ordered him to divorce her. Caesar refused again. It was a dangerous decision. The punishment was simple: death. Caesar was forced to flee Rome. His wealth was confiscated, his future destroyed. But exile gave him something far more dangerous than power. It gave him a reason. Years later, Caesar returned to Rome. But he was no longer a powerless noble. He had studied war, politics, and something even more powerful: people. Caesar understood something Rome's elite did not. Power didn't belong to the Senate. Power belonged to the masses. While senators fought for prestige, Caesar fought for popularity. He threw extravagant public games, canceled debts, promised reforms. Rome loved him, but the Senate began to fear him, because Caesar had discovered the secret to ruling Rome: control the people, and the Senate becomes irrelevant. Then came the war that would change everything: Gaul. For nearly a decade, Caesar led brutal campaigns across Europe, victory after victory. Each battle made him richer, more powerful, more famous. His soldiers didn't just follow him, they worshipped him. By the time he returned to Rome, Caesar didn't just command an army, he commanded loyalty, and loyalty was far more dangerous than authority. The Senate realized the truth too late. Caesar was no longer a politician. He had become something else, a man too powerful for the Republic to control. In 49 BC, Caesar faced a choice: obey Rome or rule it. Roman law was clear: no general could enter Italy with an army. Doing so meant treason. But Caesar made his decision. Standing before a small river called the Rubicon, he spoke a sentence that would echo through history: "The die is cast." Then he crossed. That moment ended the Roman Republic and began Caesar's march toward absolute power. Rome fell quickly, Civil war erupted. Caesar defeated every rival. When the dust settled, he became dictator of Rome. At first, the people celebrated, but power changes how others see you. Statues were built, coins carried his face, and whispers began. Had Caesar become a king? Rome had overthrown kings centuries earlier. The word alone terrified the Senate, and fear is the most dangerous emotion in politics. On March 15th, 44 BC, Caesar walked into the Senate. He trusted the men inside. Many were his allies, his friends, even his protege. But that day, they became his executioners. 23 stab wounds ended the life of the most powerful man in Rome. Among the attackers stood someone Caesar trusted deeply: Brutus. As the story goes, Caesar looked at him and whispered, "You too?" Rome believed killing Caesar would save the Republic. Instead, it destroyed it forever. Because Caesar's greatest legacy was not power, it was proving that Rome could never return to what it once was.